Today we're going to be jumping into some source for making those catchy, bouncy, and memorable trap beats. One of my favorite rappers from way back who you might not know, called Sahbabii, recently dropped a new project called Sahim, and there's some bangers on there, man. So it just got me inspired to go back and make some of those bouncy trap beats that he loves using. And I'm also going to put you onto this workflow hack that I've been using recently that's just made my beat sound 10 times better. So yeah, let's get straight into it, man. I'm really liking the third song on the album. It's called Roll With Me.
I like hard, please, I ain't choose the game, it chose me.
So yeah, we'll just start with that and then we'll move on to something more complex. I'm going to put in an old school plugin I've not used for a long time. It's called Gravity. Yeah, just go like a nice simple catchy chord progression. We're in the scale of E minor, but we're actually going to start on C. We're going to go C major, turn it into like a 7th chord, make them nice and short, come down 1 semitone in the scale, which is now B minor. Keep it as a 7th chord. And then we'll resolve on the E. We'll make that a nice lush 9th chord. Couple of passing notes here. That's kind of clean. Some bass notes. And then we're just going to lay this, make it a bit more deeper, a bit richer. Exact same keys, but just a different sound. We'll try flex. We'll go stock. And we'll get a nice piano preset. We'll literally just copy and paste. Just going to treat these as like the same sound. So I'll just put them into the mixer. Just make a little bus for them. Just running both through here. Just before the reverb, we'll go with some shaper blocks. I mean, that's kind of cool. We'll just turn the mix down on it. That's kind of cool. Now I'm going to duplicate the piano. Just going to make like a little simple melody just to sprinkle on top. Just like feeds into the shaper box, just gives it even more of a texture. Sounds kind of cool. Keep it running through shaper box, but I want to mess with the volume of this just so it's not so constant. The key to making those simple melodies interesting and more like atmospheric is just by adding some volume automation. You can easily do this with stock plugins. Like if you just use something like Fruity Panamatic, change the mode to volume, change the amount to whatever you like, change the speed to whatever you like. Something like that would be cool. Something like this. Let's play it. A little bit more. Just so it's kind of like phasing in and out. Put some pan man on there too. Just move it left to right. Now we can get into that little workflow hack that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. It's a really simple workflow hack, but it just allows you to figure out whether the beat's moving in the right direction or not. The easiest way to describe it is to simply just add your drums super early. Get a real solid idea like we've got here. Just simple chords, a little tiny melody on top. Then add your drums and then go back to the melody and then figure out if you need to add extra things like accents, phrases, and all that kind of stuff. A real simple way to look at it is if you think back to that Metro Boomin video where he was talking about starting with the drums first. It's kind of like a hybrid of starting with the drums first and securing a bounce like he said, and then also just kind of getting a quick vibe melodically. Now with these Sahbabii trap kind of beats, especially for this one that we're going for, it's not super complicated. So we'll jump into the Zenith kit, bring in like a simple spins to begin with. Just a little bit of a variation in the back end. Bring in a little hi-hat. Go with a snare, something nice and clean. Just lay that snare up. Get a little box in there. Little rim shot just to act as like a roll at the end. Maybe a different snare at the end. That's kind of hard. To be honest, like that sounds like the meat and potatoes of the beat. Now, like I said, with that workflow hack, we can just kind of go back in and then just figure out if there's any space for, you know, just some phrases, just some little different elements we can add in to spice it up melodically. Yeah, that's kind of clean. Just move it about a little bit. Shape a box to it. Yeah, that's kind of clean. Maybe a couple more sounds, something a bit pluckier. Just up an octave here. Yeah, that's a vibe. Okay, just one more sound, and then I've got a little idea for the drums, and I think we're going to be done with this beat. But yeah, I got one more thing in mind, and that's just to switch up the 808, just help with the arrangement, you know. So we'll just separate everything we've got, and then we'll just make this one unique, this 808 pattern. We'll bring in just, I think honestly just a simple Z will work for this. Paste the keys from the spins onto the Z, and then when they transition, I don't want them to like roll over each other, the spins and the Z, so just come into the envelope of each of them. Turn the attack down, hold up. You guys know the deal, man. Seen this a million times. Have that lead come in here, and then we'll switch to the 808 here. Just go simple again. Make this one unique, down an octave. Man, that's a vibe right there. Messing with that. Okay, that's the little warm-up beat right there. Yeah, there was another song on the album called Every Day.
I used to get what I take and ride with a Drake and talking about Aubrey.
Yeah, it's just more soulful. It's got more of like a chill vibe to it. It's just a little bit more complex in terms of, you know, just melodic elements, drums and stuff like that. So we'll keep on the budget VSTs for this one, man. We'll go with Expand. Yeah, I really like that, man. Yeah, it's a nice little jazzy vibe at the end. We'll just duplicate Expand, stack on top of it a nice piano again. And then with this piano, we'll just add some passing notes in between each chord, just transition nicely between each one. Just a few notes here and there, you know, just a few passing notes. Yeah, I like it, man. Okay, next I'm hearing just a nice string, like a cheapy string kind of sounds. That's kind of nice. A bit of shape of box. Almost gives it like more of a melodic, rhythmic kind of feel to it now. Okay, now let's go back to that workflow we had going in the first beat. Got a nice foundation right here. I know I want to add some more melodic elements to this, but I really want to just find the pockets with the drums first. So we'll go with this softer 808. Super simple with this one. And then we'll just come in with like a shorter 808 at the end just to fill it in. simple clap. Yeah, a little hi-hat bounce, but I'm gonna go for like a different one, not just like standard two-steppy. Okay, that one's similar. And then we'll just try like more of a looser hi-hat just to stack on top of it. Okay, cool. Little open hat. Yeah, that's a vibe. Could just go like that. Repetitive. Maybe put a separate one in here. And then maybe just a little snare roll at the end, and then we can dive back into the melody. Yeah, that's a vibe, man. Okay, cool. Let's jump back to the melody. Similar to what we did before, man. Simple workflow hack. Just takes it from an idea like this to a complete, complete beat with lots of different things going on. Almost like kind of tells a story in a way. I'm going to come into my latest kit, the Mellotron expansion pack. Got a cool one shot I want to take from that xylophone. Just need that. Turn it to stretch. Fucked up the last key, as always, but we're all good. Just gives it more of a soulful vibe with that xylophone right there. Coming with like a nice little counter melody. Yeah, we'll try a flute, like a cheap flute kind of sound. Yeah, just got this pan flute from the Mellotron kit. We'll try another flute, just a more consistent one. Yeah, maybe just one more part just there to fill it out. Maybe a saxophone. Try it. Okay, I like the pattern. I don't like the sounds. Just a bit too in the way. So yeah, we'll just find something else. And maybe this one. Yeah, that's more thin. It's more thinner, kind of less obvious. Duplicate these over, pitch them up an octave. See. Yeah, that's it. And then I think last thing is just a kick. I think maybe for the hook sections, it might be cool to have just a simple kick. Okay, we've got a vibe right there, man. Just need a quick arrangement. Hey. Strings come back in nice. That's clean, man. Can definitely hear Sahbabii on this. If you guys want to get your hands on any of the drums that I used in this beat, including some of the melodic one-shots as well, like the pan flute, xylophone, synth bass, then hit the first link in the description. And if you're watching this fairly close to when the video actually went live, then I've got a huge Black Friday sale on. You can get 60% off literally every kit on my site, and I've even listed a bunch of kits at like $7. So yeah, if you want to stock up on some new sounds, then now's a really good time to do it. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace.